Hello everyone, welcome back to more Hearts of Iron 4. So we talked about this a little bit during the break, but Iraq's going to be just absolutely fantastic for oil.
Yeah.
It says 32 oil, holy crap.
And I'm going to invade whenever you're ready to watch Iraq be liberated.
I'm on it right now, so pull the trigger whenever. There it
Vive
is.
la France.
Oh man.
Oh, the Iraqis came out of the gate swinging.
Really?
Like, here, let me just attack you across the border. Oh, two of my troops are not doing so well.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I can't
Okay.
I can't see the actual battles, but I can see like where all the conflicts are happening. But I can't see
So for
your
all
troops.
these troops, about 90% of them are green, because France's colonial troops are typically not that well experienced or great.
Right.
So this will help them level up. And it says my force strength is much stronger. My supply is much better than theirs. I've taken this entire time to build up the supply of Syria. So I've been able to put enough troops and host your troops there too without them losing supply. So
Good.
it'll help us against the British if the British ever decide to get a little uppity in the Middle East.
Good. That's awesome. I actually didn't want to cost you any supplies. Why am I actually costing you supplies?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so.
You're all good. Yeah.
Okay.
Just to make sure that... God damn it, Belgium.
Belgium?
The British are guaranteeing their independence, so I'll have to wait until later to go after the Belgians. It's really unfortunate.
Yeah. This will be a weird war when you think about it, because on the Western Front, there's kind of a fractured front, if you will, because you've got the Netherlands and Belgium, and I guess technically Luxembourg, to join the UK. And then you've also got France, Italy, and maybe even Spain on a separate front.
It's like the Mediterranean front versus the Northern Europe front.
Right. And then you've got the Soviets on the other side.
Yeah. We have the Colossus in our corner.
Yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll win as long as the Soviets don't fall to the Japanese.
Yeah.
And if we can
I
get
agree.
the Iranians on our side as well, either take them over or befriend them, they'll be actually probably hugely useful against the British Raj.
I wouldn't mind taking them over after Iraq, but I worry that the British will guarantee their independence.
That would be bad. But the Allies aren't going to be that scary. Like you've said before, Scotland is usually undefended.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I can just go in and take down the British.
Right. And if at all possible, I'll try to send troops up to France, if I can spare any, to help hold that line, especially if you're going to try a naval invasion of Scotland.
Yeah, I will. The French Navy is good enough to hold the British at bay long enough to get the invasion force there.
Okay.
I mean, hell, if I could do it with the Swedish Navy, I can do it with the French Navy.
Yeah. The big difference is you're actually coming from the south, which means hopefully you don't have to deal with the huge fighters that are going to be over the English Channel and surrounding the southern part of the UK.
I might try to come through Wales, and land in Cardiff.
It could work. I'm
Launch
not
from like Poitou or Brittany, and then that way I only have to go through the Bay of Biscay and the western approaches. Because the channel becomes a nightmare.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you don't want to have to fight. If you can avoid the channel, you want to avoid the channel.
Yeah. I don't think Iraq is going to exist for much longer.
No, they only have 2 cities left. It's not going to take super much to take them out of this war. It's still 1938. Okay. Yeah, we'll get resource gain efficiency. I'm actually producing 22 oil right now.
Oh, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Did you do the oil focus in Libya?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah, I rushed all the way through extra research slot into prospect for oil in Libyan refineries. And
Oh, that's smart.
yeah, it gave me 22 oil right off the bat, which is essentially, to me, that's just free civilian factories, is what it comes down to.
Let's see if I can't surround Baghdad and cut off the troops in the north.
Not yet.
I have a tank that's kind of rapidly... I named this the Army of Liberty.
Oh,
but,
of course.
Liberté in the French.
Hey, hey. I know you've spent quite a bit of time in Europe recently. Do you actually speak any other languages at this point?
I speak a little Dutch, enough to get around, but not entirely. I'm actually in the process of learning Russian and Ukrainian.
That makes sense.
Because I'll be in Eastern Europe for a few years, so I should, by the time I leave, speak it either Ukrainian or Russian fluently, or enough.
By the time you...
Yeah. So, we'll see. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I think so too. Oh, here we go. Baghdad is not doing so well. No. I love how it's, we will conduct our research in secret.
All of this development.
I'm gonna leave the Czechs to their fate. I'm sorry, Czechoslovakia. We'll be back for you.
No war this year. I think I should up my conscription rate. I've already, you know, quote unquote, lost about 200,000 manpower just on building new divisions.
Oh, yeah. I haven't built any new divisions whatsoever.
Really?
Yeah, I just... But I'm finally at the point where I will have fully supplied infantry equipment in 100 days.
There you go.
So, finally, I will have enough weapons for my troops, unlike the real French army. And when you read about, like the French army was the biggest in Europe, it had technological superiority over the Germans at the time. The tanks were better, the airplanes were about equivalent, the Navy was far better.
Right.
And yet, the French generals, you know, other than people like de Gaulle and Leclerc, were absolute shit.
Yeah.
Like, the French lost not because they're French or any of these other things that people like to say. The French lost because they had terrible leadership. Well, maybe the Soviets and the Japanese won't hate each other. Yeah, yeah. Oh.
Oracle though, so you know, place your bets now. Odds are they'll hate each other.
That's true.
Well, but the same thing happened to the French in World War II that happened to the Austro-Hungarians in World War I. Austria-Hungary was a superpower in the world at that time, but they had such incompetent, hey, congrats, such incompetent generals that they just failed completely and utterly.
Yeah, exactly.
When they shouldn't have. They should have dominated. They should have been able to go toe-to-toe with Russia at that time period.
And the fact that they struggled, and I love Italians. I'm Italian American. I love Italy, but the fact that they couldn't even take on the Italians, who at the time of World War I, you could not even consider a regional power.
Yeah.
And yet they couldn't even take on the Italians. I mean, that shows you that how just incompetent they were. But that was the problem. Is it was like the Ottomans. It was an ailment from the inside of the empire. They just couldn't adjust. They couldn't, you know, adapt to the new world and to the new technology and to the new way of war.
Right. Well, and as it's said with the Italians, Luigi Cadorna, one of the top, I think, chief of staff, chief of war, something like that in Italy, I don't remember what his role was. But Luigi Cadorna, as it was said, right there, ready for him. He's just like, nope, I'm gonna go lose now. It's like,
oh man. Yeah, that sounds right.
yeah, it's really sad because Italy, they should have done better. Italy should have done better. Austria-Hungary should have done better. And World War I was just Germany's superstar show because they were the only reason why Austria-Hungary stood any sort of chance.
Oh yeah, I mean, they were even equipping. I mean, it was. And another thing was, from what I remember, not to that rule about Hitler in every conversation, but Hitler joins the German army because the Austrians didn't take everybody. So normally, like we think of today, mass conscription as really, regardless of what ailment or physical condition you're in, you help in the war effort in some way.
Right.
That everyone did something. And so the Germans had mass conscription, and they found a place for you. And so Hitler goes across the border and joins the German army because he knows he can get in, but the Austrians were much more stringent. But the thing was, you didn't need to be. It was World War I. You needed bodies. You didn't need necessarily competent people to charge across those gaps between the trenches and the no man's land. You just needed bodies. And Austria-Hungary, I mean, it's another example of how they just weren't able to adapt to the circumstances of a new war. I want to take more territory. You know what? I'm going to see if I can justify on Iran. Oh, nice. Just hoping the British don't guarantee their independence. And they did. Okay. Well, I will go with my other alternative, is boost party popularity in Iran. I will make them communist. So, my idea is you have your troops from Libya, and I'll have my troops from Syria and Iraq, and we'll meet up at the Suez.
I have 24. Oh, Yugoslavian workers, your liberation is near.
Oh yeah.
I think I need to pull my troops out of Africa. They need to go to Italy.
Yeah, you're gonna need some troops to fight them.
Yeah, I just now realized I have how many divisions? 40 divisions right now in Africa and 19 in Italy.
Wow.
What am I doing with my life right now?
Getting ready for war in Africa.
Yeah, it's screw Italy, we're going for Africa, apparently. It's no. Stop. Hold the phone. We're doing something wrong. Oh, this is awful. I do not need to be ready for war in Africa. I need to be ready for war in Albania.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing is, as Italy, if you put troops in Zara, Istria, and Albania, you can just come in from 3 sides and just overwhelm the Yugoslavs. And their army isn't that great anyways at this point. It says 19 to 40 divisions, but it's probably 25.
Yeah, I'm looking at what I see on the border right now. It's what, 4?
Yeah. With 40 divisions that you have in Africa, you should be able to overwhelm them. Are you going to keep the 10 in Beirut?
Yeah, I'm keeping 10 in Beirut. I have 16 in Libya. I took the 24 out of Ethiopia, and I've moved them. Well, they are moving right now to Italy.
Nice. I suggest just annexing all of Yugoslavia. It's more territory that you'll have to defend against the Axis, but it's worth it for the resources and population.
Well, and the sooner I can connect my border with the Soviets, assuming they're our allies, that just brings them into the war immediately. Okay, so justification's complete against Yugoslavia. I just need my army to actually get into position here. No.
I wouldn't mind trying to get Romania to be communist.
Yeah, I think Romania and Bulgaria should be some communist targets here because they are... I have non-aggressions pacts with them right now. So are you working on Romania? Actually...
yes.
Alright, I am also boosting in Romania. So that should hopefully go really fast. German right claims Memel.
Tough. I don't know whether or not to do defensive focus or aggressive focus. Yeah, I'm going to do defensive, just in case. Play it safe.
Yep. They're getting 0.4% per day with the two of us going in Romania.
Oh, sweet.
Alright, looks like all of my armies should be ready. I'm going to slow it down to 2 real quick.
Yeah, no worries. Poor Bulgarians and Romanians.
Guys in Rome. Alright. I am moving on Yugoslavia.
Sweet.
So take claimed state. Call allies. I don't have any.
Actually...
So it has begun. Where are my fighters? Over here.
There you go. I can send you volunteers.
Only if you want to.
Yep. That way I can see what's going on, too.
Let's shut down... How many do I need to take out? 90? We'll put 90 bombers...
Thank you, Italian Union. Oh wow, I have enough infantry equipment. I should start producing men. Wow.
Come on.
Oh, my troops aren't even there yet. Damn.
Oh.
16th of December. It's like an early Christmas present.
Hey, hey. I'm okay with
How many
Christmas.
factories do you have?
89.
No, not bad. So we have about the same amount. I have 93.
Really?
Yeah. The problem is my political power is such crap that I can't enter war economy yet.
Yeah, when you're playing on veteran, it really kind of kicks you in the teeth with political power. You got to spend it wisely.
Yeah.
That's why I grabbed the guy that gives 5% more political power. It's actually worth a lot.
I have 2 guys that do that, and I need to do that soon.
Yeah.
Where do you want my troops?
So go ahead and send them to the north, actually, because we just expanded out in a pretty big way. I think we have Zara just fine. It's mostly needing to punch through the top.
Yeah, I get that.
Because Albania is just exploding out of the gates.
Yeah, that's kind of nice. You might get to Belgrade long before the Northern Army does. I'm assuming the Northern one's bigger.
No. The Southern one's bigger. Not by much. It's a 5-division difference.
Are you just going to take all of Yugoslavia?
I'll take as much as I can. I'm not sure how much I'll be allowed to.
I mean, you can take it all, but it'll boost world tension up really high.
Well, do you have a plan for me to not do that? Like, if I didn't do that, do you have some sort of backup plan?
Yeah, I would suggest you take the ones you claimed, so Slovenia and Dalmatia, and then take Bosnia and Montenegro and Macedonia, and then liberate Serbia.
Okay.
And if you liberate Serbia, it reduces world tension.
That's true. If we can, actually, that's actually a really good idea. If we can reduce world tension, then we can just keep going to war and keep taking land.
Yeah. Well, the British won't let me, unfortunately. They don't like me. They keep guaranteeing everyone I try to go to war against.
Fair enough. You guys need to help out over here. Okay. Hey, we're losing fights. That's okay.
All right, De Gaulle, come on.
I'm almost to Sarajevo.
Oh, nice. You've almost linked up all the fronts.
Yeah, I'm trying to. We're getting there. We're under attack in Zara, and it's like just barely holding right now.
I can direct my guys to try to head down there. Let's see.
No, we're good. They backed off. We have a lot of air support over the area, so it's making this pretty easy.
Oh, nice.
Because I have complete air dominance. Last I checked.
When or if we ever go to war with the British, I will be ecstatic to take Cyprus and all the rest of the Middle East.
Fair enough. But we should probably go ahead and stop, because it's been about that time.
So sad.
I know. Let's see if we can push to Belgrade real quick. Hey, I need resources. I need steel. And oil. Here,
If you go to the resource thing, it shows you all those beautiful resources along the coast.
Uh-huh. Okay, get to there. Hey, hey! No, don't retreat, you fool! I misclicked and now my guy's retreating.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
Like, but we had land! That's
first
okay.
Vienna award.
Oh, you got the first Vienna award?
Germany's just about to do it.
Okay.
Look how much communism Romania gets to experience right now.
Wow. We've really dragged them out of their neutrality, democratic ideologies.
Yeah.
The big issue with Romania, though, is that they do get a lot of stuff taken away. So...
We'll help them reclaim it.
We will. We will liberate their lands.
Yes.
Their rightful...
We'll restore their lands to the rightful owner.
Exactly. You guys maybe just attack. There you go. Alright. For as awesome as this is that we're going, we need to stop to end the episode here. It's like, I'm really enjoying this, but wait. We kind of need to, you know, go on to the next episode. So, thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends. Facebook, Twitter, and Reddit are the best places to share the video. Thank you to Amphit for being a Patreon supporter. Patreon links in the description down below if you want to support the channel for more games like this. Again, thanks for watching. I will see you all next time with more Hearts of Iron 4. Japan has yet to take over China. Maybe next time. We'll see. Thanks for watching. DFTBA.